Yeah, all right. Victor Isibor here, recording this video as early as 5:25 a.m. The day is just starting. Okay, this is the day seven of testing the Utrading signal automation strategy called the Ganusi method. Day 7. So day 7 is about 5 a.m. That is why you see that today's PNL has not come in. Okay, the trades have to be taken for today for us to have the results of today. Okay, that's why today's realized PNL, as I circled it here, where this arrow is showing $0, 0%, because trades have not been taken today. All right, now that means the results we have that I'm about to share with you are 6 days results. Okay, because the trade started on the 7th of March and today is 13th of March. Okay, by the end of today, we would have 7 days result, but right now we have 6 days result. Now, a lot of people in futures trading can be making money, but they would not know. Now, this trade started at $79, as in $79 was what we used to start this test account 6 days ago. Now, when you're doing test account, if you put in a big amount of money, people will say, oh, you're getting the results because you are trading big. So test accounts typically are below $100. So this one, we started with $79. Now, if you see now, we have unrealized negative PNL of $15. Okay, that means the market is moving against us to the tune of $15 currently. But when you look at our wallet balance, which is margin plus the negative PNL, you have $87. Now, these all numbers here confuse newbies, but there is a solution. Okay, the solution for you to know exactly how much you are making in futures trading is by clicking on this arrow here, the arrow of today's realized PNL. You can be able to go back to the history of this account when the trade started. You will see everything. Okay, because this data I'm showing you, I'm not showing you on Utrading. You can say, oh, Utrading is falsifying results for marketing purposes. But this is a third party. It's not me, it's not Utrading, third party verified information. And this is not just a random exchange, this is Binance. All right. So your capital, your profit is on Binance. Let's see the results where the action is taking place. So we're going to click on that arrow real quick. Look at the history of this account. Okay, so let's go to detail. All right, now when we scroll down, you remember I told you that this trade started on the 7th of March. Look at the date here. Look at net transfer. Net transfer is $79. Like I told you, this account, we are testing it with $79. Now, that very day, 7th of March, see the amount of money that we made, $1.13. That one is amounting to how much? It's amounting to 1.43% profit that we made on the very first day. Okay, so let's leave that aside and let's go to the 8th of March. 8th of March, we made $1.65. Okay, total percentage profit we have made on the second day amounted to 3.51%. All right, now numbers don't lie. Let's go to the 9th of March. 9th of March, this account made $1.45. Cumulative PNL, we have made 5.35% of our money on the third day. All right, now moving ahead, 10th of March, this account made $2.13. Cumulative PNL amounting to 8.04%. All right, now 11th of March, $1.12 made. Cumulative PNL 9.46%. Now we'll go to 12th of March. Wasn't a very good day. We made just 89 cents. All right. Cumulative PNL is 10.59%. So you see, we made over 10% in just about 5 or 6 days. Okay. Now look at this is today. This is today, 13th of March. Look at 13th of March. But I'm making this video in the early hours of 13th of March, so no trade, as in no profit has been made yet. By the end of today, we would have the results for today. Okay, so far our portfolio, when you look at it, here we have 7 days, 7 days data. Look at it. What we have made is $8.37 profit. Okay, on a $79 capital account. You see, total loss. Total loss is what? 0 USD. We have not lost any money in 1 week. And the Ganusi method I told you is a way that you automate the signals that Utrading sends. Okay, a signal has a lower failure rate. Signal is analyzed. You don't just they look, the experts look at the charts, they make predictions. So when you are trading with a signal that is well analyzed, you are being focused. You know what you are doing, other than just entering the market blindly, second guessing the market, using the same strategy that you are using for BNB, using it for BTC, using it for XRP, then staying in the market perpetually. When you are trading the normal continuous circle mode of trading, you enter the market with one particular strategy, you take profit, you remain there, you take profit, you remain there. That is why recently I now recommend and prefer signals. A signal makes you go into the battlefield, hit, then you run. Because a signal we have take profit that is assigned to it. When it gets to an extent, it takes profit, then it leaves the market. All right. So I have other accounts that are trading more reasonable sums, but this is just a test account for the naysayers who would say, oh, small money cannot make good money in the market. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. I remain Victor Isibor. The link to get started on Utrading, if you haven't joined already, is in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the other side. Until then, is bye-bye.